Hi, Maria Watkins here from the Music Business Made Easy. Today, we're going to look at how the music producer gets paid. The two main ways are advances against future payments and royalties. In this new music industry climate, there are so many different scenarios that can lead to different payment types as well. Producers can be hired for a full album, an EP, a mixtape, singles, or demos. Whatever they are hired to do, please understand the value and the worth of the music producer. Let's start with producer royalties. Typically, they range anywhere from 2 to 5%. That 2 to 5% comes out of the artist's royalty rate. Depending on the artist's royalty agreement with the label, can also affect how the producer royalty is handled. If, for instance, an artist's royalty rate is 15% and the producer rate is 4%, then the artist's overall rate will be 11%. I'm speaking of a percentage of the sales of the audio product. The producer's percentage is also known as points. So in this case, the producer has 4 points. Recording artists typically will begin to receive their royalties once they've recouped all of their expenses back to the record label. Producers will receive their payments according to their agreement with the label or that scenario. However, when they begin to receive their payments, they will get paid for every album sold and downloaded. It's called Record One royalties. Regardless to when they receive the money, they'll get paid retroactively all the way back to when the first album or CD was sold. In the case where a record label has a recording fund, meaning there are certain funds that has been budgeted or allocated for the recording of an album, an EP, single, etc., the producer then has to deliver that product based on that budget, including the other form of payment to the producer known as the advance. If there is an advance for the producer's work, it is also tied within that budget. Please note that the producer's advance is different from the recording fee. The producer has to allocate funds for the studio time, recording engineer, musicians, background singers, lead vocalists, whatever that project calls for. We've not even mentioned if the studio that the producer works out of only hires union musicians, fees also have to be paid for that. Producers have great skill and talent. They have foresight and vision, and they are able to bring forth great product. They also have to be masters at handling business proficiently, efficiently, on budget, and on time. While getting started, new producers building portfolios will often work for a flat fee. Established producers too, not having to worry about future royalties or payments or when those payments are due and become payable. When it's your turn to work with a producer, be prepared. Work really hard to have your funds set aside that you may be able to meet the demands that they're asking for or to be able to work out the plan that has been set forth or that you are able to negotiate with them. Okay, now, it's your turn. Was this helpful to you? Hit that like button if it was. Don't forget to subscribe. I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen and to stop by and get empowered to handle your music's business. Have a great day.